Hey everyone, I am Saran. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will tell you that how to use time frames in the task 1. I have written how to use the common expressions of time. These are used to make different sentences. So obviously you cannot write each and every sentence in the same form, right? In 2000 this happened, in this year this happened. So there must be some flavor into what you are writing, on the basis of which the examiner is going to judge you that how you can express yourself in different ways. So by using different time frames, how you can express yourself in different ways. First is by using in January and March. If you are provided with these months or any other month, you can use this line, right? In January and March, and then comes the data. What happened, it increased, decreased, whatever the information will be given to you. In 2000, right? In the 20th century, in the first 10 years, right? You can also use this as in the first few months, in the first 8 months, whichever the data is provided to you, right? You will mold it accordingly. In the years after this, right? Next comes for the first 6 months. Next comes the data for the 20 years, right? So these are basically used for the pie chart, line graph, bar graph, and for the tabular chart, right? In case of development chart, you will avoid using these lines. These cannot be fit in that, right? And in case of the process chart, you are not provided with any of the year, so you don't worry about that. Then next comes during the first 6 months, during the first half of the century, during the remainder of the year, during 7 years from 2000 to 2007, right? Next comes from September to November, right? You can write years as well. This is also the example from 2000 to 2005. Next you can use this between and. Between this and this year, right? Or you can use as stood at, started at, finished at, right? Similar to the in, you can use by 1980s, right? And one more thing, if you are writing 1980s, there is no apostrophe s, right? This is wrong. You will write it as 1980s. This is correct, right? Don't use this. Moving to the next, over the given period of time, over the 10-year period, over the years, over the period of 2 decades. Now decades is for 10 years. So 2 decades refers to 20 years. Right? You can use this word if you are provided with 10 years. You can use these time frames and the previous ones in your body paragraphs as well as in your introduction part, that you can use this information is given. First you will rephrase and then you can write over the given period of time, right? Next, moving on to the examples, how you can use these time frames in different ways. In 1990, the greenhouse gas emissions from gas stood at 220 million ton, right? You will not use million, sorry for that. You will use million. If you are writing S, then it will be wrong, right? From 2000 to 2005, the percentage of GDP spent on roadways and railways increased, right? I've used stood here as well. You can use this where the line ends, like this. The bus was the most popular form of transport to go to school for children in 1990. So by using different time frames at the different locations, you will form different sentences, right? The sale of adult fiction declined to $30 million by 2006. it is similar to this one, right? You can use by, you can use in. You will not write S here. You can see here, it is not millions. You can write millions just in if you are using the units are given in millions. That is for the introduction part. If you are mentioning that units are given in millions, only in that case you will use millions. But if you are writing a digit in front of it, you will write it as million, not millions. That is incorrect. Next is, there was no major difference noticed in the sale of flowers between 1996 to 2000. You can use this in the very starting. Between 1996 to 2000, no major differences were noticed in the sale of flowers. Right? Moving to the next. During the 3 years from 2000 to 2005, the crime rate in England increased considerably by 28%. Right? Over the given period of time, vegetables remained the least preferred source of calories. So over the given period of time means the whole time the data is provided to you. For example, the data is provided from 2000 to 2010. So over that period of time, right, you can use this as well. So I hope you have understood that how you can make different sentences using these time frames, and you will use it in your task 1. All the best for your exam. Please subscribe my channel if you are new. Thank you very much.